How goes it, everybody? This is Specko again, and today we're doing episode 5 of my sniping strategy video. Sniping, snipping, whatever. It's on invasion, and let's get to it. First off, when I start on the side, every time I do this, I drop down on the right side of this tank right here, and usually it actually hits them, but I guess not that time. Whatever. Anyways, run through here, and always check in the back on top of those, on top of the Humvees, because for a good while there, that was a real popular spot. I mean, I had fun back there too, I ain't gonna lie. And I discovered also that the PP2000 is beast, but I'm sure most people already knew that, especially with that red dot sight. It's like a, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a little, maybe kind of like an M4 as far as like recoil and everything. I don't know. But anyways, sitting right here, I'm trying to, if I sit there for a while, I do this a lot, and I did not expect that. I've never gotten killed by anybody on top of those vending machines, but I'll check there from now on. Anyways, I'm playing with my friend Beowulf, Bone Collectors, and Chibbits, and had a lot of fun playing with the guys. I probably play with Beowulf more than any of them. But I finally get to where I want to be with my sniper rifle, which is here in the embassy. And see, I keep taking those shots right there and missing. A lot of times I'll take a shot and kind of a guess of where they're going to be, and hopefully I'll hit them. I pull out my PP2000 right here because I'm sound horn and I hear somebody close. I know he's nearby, and I wait, and then he finally shoots, shows me where he's at, and end up doing a stupid little jump down and hit him in the head. It was lucky. I was actually just going for his chest, but oh well, it happened. As far as like the embassy goes, I mean, it's great. You can move from one part to the other, and you can have full view of whichever side. But I see that I have a teammate that's over on the right side, so I just decide to move in between the middle and the left. And I use this window to view the middle all the way to the crack in the wall to the left. Get a hit marker right there, and then somebody else snipes him. Whatever. Oh, I forgot. Perks it up. I'm using Slide Hand Pro, Stopping Power, and Commando. The only reason I'm using Commando is because I didn't have anything else. I think I just prestiged. I'm not sure. Anyways, otherwise I wouldn't be using it. But oh, that dumpster right there that I'm aiming at, you can shoot through that thing without even having FMJ on. Just to let you know. This guy right here. Pull the trigger when the crosshairs are on his head, but it didn't do anything, and he has to jump up again, and then I shoot him in the back. Sorry if my voice is a little muffled or whatever. It's because I think I've got a little bit of a cold, so kind of sound like I'm talking out of my nose, but sorry. Regardless, this is the easiest place to do what you need to do with a sniper rifle, in my opinion, if you're not running around and quick scoping. And if you just notice there, we got hit by like four kill streaks all at once. That's because this is right before the care package glitch got patched, and these guys are care package glitching with a emergency airdrop. And the only reason they even do decent is because of that. Other than that, these guys just straight up suck. And as far as like moving, whenever I'm here by myself, I'll have to move back and forth, left to right. And that left side is really easy to get kills as far as like people running through, because a lot of times it's harder for them to see you in that window than it is for you to see them running across. And every once in a while you get somebody that's kind of stupid, and they'll prone and try to crawl out and shoot you. Those are the easiest shots. So don't do that. Don't crawl out on somebody. It never works. If it does, it's because they were a noob, and well, not necessarily a noob. Maybe they just didn't really know what they were doing, or they weren't paying attention. And there's another shot where I had the crosshairs right on them, and it didn't give me anything. And here comes one of the guys crawling out. It's the easiest shot to make. Anyways, but if you are on the opposite side of a sniper being in that window, it is pretty easy to come out with a with an automatic weapon. and just jump out and shoot at the bottom of the window. And since the spread is usually good enough, you'll get a headshot or you'll kill them pretty easy. So I mean, it's not like it's a impenetrable fortress of a spot. It's just you got to play smart to get through it. And also, if you throw smoke right there in the alley, there's no way they can see you. I mean, maybe get a glimpse of you with the thermal, but maybe not. But you see, I have a bad habit. Maybe not necessarily a bad habit, but whenever I snipe, a lot of times I don't try to lock on to somebody. I'll actually try to anticipate where they're going to be, put my crosshairs there, and then take the shot as they walk across my crosshairs. And you see back there, I see the 4 on the ground. And I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, these guys freaking suck. As you see, whenever I'm in here by myself, I do like I did before on sub base. I have a spot, and I make it I kind of routinely check every angle. And a lot of times, if I'm playing in a party, if I see on the map where they're facing, I don't even bother checking. And get this guy running in, Mr. Grass, and I think I've killed him a bunch of times, and that's why he keeps coming after me so hard. But at the same time, I notice whenever I'm not in a party and nobody's communicating, I get killed a lot of times because I assume, well, my teammate's looking that way, so I'm good. I don't have to watch my back because he's behind me. It's not the case. It seems like well over half the time it's not the case. So, I mean, don't trust your teammates if they're not communicating, and if you don't know them. I mean, it's just a bad habit of mine of trusting them, but it gets you killed a lot of times. So, I mean, if you're communicating well, yeah, that's all well and good. But if not, you need to watch your back regardless. It almost feels like you're in free-for-all. But you see, watching this middle right here, I'll see somebody, and I will take a shot off into the trees right there. Because a lot of people will run straight right. And I kind of anticipate how fast they're running, whether or not they're running or walking or whatever. And then I'll take the shot. And I noticed, I think I noticed there being a sniper behind that tank right there. And this is a very, very good tactic for sniping. Whenever you're laid down behind cover, hold your breath, wait for it to steady, then pop up and take the shot. That way, see, like that. That way you're not popping up, having to hold your breath, and then take the shot, because that adds an extra couple of seconds to your shot if you are trying to hold your breath. If you just hold it before you even stand up, get it ready, and then it's just up and then shoot as soon as it comes up. And that's another good thing to use. And don't do like that guy. Don't stand out in the middle and try to snipe somebody if they're already looking that direction. If you get shot from a certain spot, try to flank, especially if it's a sniper that's halfway decent. And if you're sniping and if you kill 2-3 people in the same direction, make sure you keep watching your back. And always be aware of where people on your team are at. That way, if they get killed, you know somebody's coming from that direction. That's why a lot of times I'll be playing. I'll say, if somebody's not in my party and I'm not talking to them, I'm muted because they're being stupid, I'll ask my friend, ask somebody in my party, hey, where's the guy? What's the name of that guy that's over there close to you? Because I'll see the green arrow, but I won't see his name, and it'll tell me it's so and so. All right, so I know whenever that guy dies, that that's where they're coming from. And see, they got a chopper gunner and everything else. We do lose this game, but the only reason we lose is because they were freaking cheating. And even after the game's over, they still talk crap. So I'm so glad this is over with. But anyways, it's winding down here to the end. Also, this is a pretty good spot. There's only 2 ways entrance from the ladder and the stairs behind you. And you got a pretty good view over the middle, although you have to usually you have to make running shots. People running across, so they're a little more difficult. So you're like right there, and you'll get a hit marker. Don't know why, but other than that, it's a pretty good spot. And like I said, keep what I said in mind. Hopefully, it helps you with your gameplay. And this is the end of it. And have a good one. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.